Ladies and gentlemen, we interrupt your regularly scheduled programming to bring you this special bulletin. I'm just going to cut to the chase. Did a little video on Nick Calandra yesterday, day before, recently, concerning a little spat he's having with Smash JT, little back and forth, this, that, and the other. Him talking about Grums as well. Well, now it's been escalated to the point where Nick Calandra went and called for mass reporting of Smash JT's personal website. His, well, not personal website, his smashjt.com, which has since been shut down over what I would consider, but then again, I'm not an expert in terms of service, but what I would consider to be false reporting. But let's get into it. This article from Park Place by John F. Trent, YouTuber Smash JT's Kotaku detected website shut down after second win editor Nick Calandra called for mass reporting. I do believe you're not supposed to do that, Nick. Mass reporting, weaponizing your fan base, your audience to go after people. I'm pretty sure that's against the terms of service of a bunch of platforms that you're part of, but let's dig into it. What is all this about? Over a video game and public information about writers at Kotaku and their public opinions. Let me say that again. Public information about public video game journalists on a public website called Kotaku and their public opinions. This is all public. Nobody's posting personal nonsense outside of, particular Alyssa Mercante calling Smash JT's wife and letting everybody know, I know how to get in touch with your wife. That's kind of creepy. Or good old Nick Calandra, asking his audience for all the information they can get him. But here we are. Smash JT had a page on his site called Kotaku Detected that he described as a, quote, comprehensive directory of individuals who work or have worked at Kotaku. Public information. A website that has historically shown, well, they're not the only ones, shown to care more about pushing activist agendas and narratives instead of conversations about video games, even though GNO Media has instructed the Kotaku journalists to start putting out game reviews. What's going on with that one? He added, this page includes some of the writers, editors, and others who have contributed to the downfall of game journalists over the years. Can't disagree with that one. Each entry provides relevant information for further research, including their roles, articles, and linked video explanations. Public information, because honestly, the last thing you'd want to do is put out any private information. It's a list of individuals. We have another lovely, lovely lady who did the same thing, but that's okay. Rules for thee and not for me. Whether you're a researcher, enthusiast, or industry professional, this resource is designed to spotlight the people behind Kotaku's content and hold them accountable for their actions. Well, my goodness. So, the woman of the hour, the clout chaser herself, Alyssa Mercante. Are we making lists now? Normal, sane, fully legal behavior? Yes, it is legal behavior. Much like the little list that you decided to put together, Little Miss Alyssa Mercante, incomplete collation of YouTube videos about me, because, you love this attention, don't deny it. And the creators that make them, I'm not watching these, liar, because I'm sure they would cause irreparable psychic damage. But this is just something you all should see. So it's okay for you to make a list, of which someone decided to compile it. We got Hypnotic, Smash JT, Polish Productions, Will of the Fans, Vera Dark, Atreus. I'm a little offended I'm not on this list. I need to up my game. Ryan with Reality Based, Ryan Roger Athe, the man, the myth, the legend, Geeks and Gamers, and everyone that's on there, including, D-Day Cobra and so on and so on. Leon with Words of Paradise, Cinder Shadow, all these individuals. This is a list of people you should go and follow if you want differing opinions in this lovely little, some would call it a culture war, this little discussion that we're going through right now, whether it is a culture war, a video game war, a war for the sane, for the common sense, or Gamergate 2.0. Minimum effort gaming, John F. Trent. Hey, always go look for John F. Trent. Fantastic. Angry Badger, John Delarose. Is that list okay? Alyssa Mercante? That list is perfectly fine. But a list of employees, you included, on a website with links to articles, links to video talking about the things that you do. Public, again, let me repeat this again. Public information that does not cost $20 to go find. It's free. You can find it on YouTube, on Twitter, on Kotaku's website themselves, probably on LinkedIn as well. Public information. That list is verboten. But this list, perfectly all right. Rules for thee. Me thinks she does protest too much. Yeah, I know I said the quote wrong. Page is seemingly described as a list by Kotaku senior editor Alyssa Mercante, former cam girl herself. Oh, we're making a list now. I read that already. Ironically, this description came in the wake of Mercante sharing her own spreadsheet. Just talked about that. See, I can almost be as good a journalist as John F. Trent. Go me. Let's see. After seemingly being described as a hit list by Mercante, oh my goodness, you made your own. Ex-user Gigabear reported that Calandra was organizing his followers behind a locked account, that would be his locked Discord, to report Smash JT's website. Calandra wrote, as it was rightfully pointed out to me, and he is refusing to take down the page. What on earth could that be? Well, here's good old Nick Calandra. Apparently, it was a conversation between Smash JT and good old Nick. Nick made some statements and apologized directly to Smash JT and requested that his name be taken off the list. Smash JT, after their discussion, decided of his own to take Nick Calandra off the list. However, Nick had some more things to say. As an update, Jeff has replied to me, thanked me for reaching out and taking me off the list. I have asked him again to please consider taking down the list entirely for everyone's sake, as the guy that put out the hit list, you know, I'll say again, kind of like this one that Alyssa Mercante put out. Nick goes even further, as it was rightly pointed out to me, and he is refusing to take down the page, has continued to add more names to it. Yes, it's information of journalists and a few of their opinions. Is that a bad thing? Obviously, you don't want to go digging into these people's personal lives because you just don't do that. Don't be that kind of crazy. It's not healthy. It's not good for anyone, regardless of what side of the ideological aisle that you sit on. Just don't do it. You want to call these people out for the things that they do in public. The things that they do on their websites, on their business, when they are representing the businesses that they work for. Call it out. Show everyone what they're saying, what they're doing, whether it's on Twitter, whether it's on Kotaku, the Mary Sue, Rock, Paper, Shotgun, whatever it is, denigrating the customer base that they are supposed to be catering to. But let's keep going. It needs to be taken down. Oh, really? Sounds like a call to action. So please continue reporting to Wix as I am. I'm still waiting for their response. Well, unfortunately, the response was to take down Smash JT's website. Take away part of his livelihood. My goodness, it's almost like it's almost like your little hate campaign, your harassment campaign, Nick Calandra, is working for now. We'll have to wait and see. Other posts seen him encouraging his followers to mass report the website. Shame on you. These guys will never stop. Let's see. Calandra also posted, these guys will never stop doing this unless you go after their funding sources. Stop doing what? Making videos and talking about you things that you do in the public eye, in the public square of X and Twitter, whatever. On YouTube, on social media. The things that you write about at Kotaku.com. They will never stop showing off the things that you do in the public eye. If you follow me and see what's happening here, I'm asking you to help me stop this before someone gets hurt. Who's putting bounties on who, Nick? Who's doing that? Please, I'll wait for you to reply, even though, well, we all know that would have been Grums over a video game. Over a video game. Trying to put bounties on people and saying this and another individual that I've made videos on. We've talked about it before. This is the way to go. Find their mothers, their loved ones, their wives, and string them up. Quote, this is what the other side is doing, Nick. This is what your side is doing, Nick. So the only people that looks like they're going to get hurt is the people that you're against. Those are the receipts that are being posted. Not make jokes about it, not dunk on them. It needs to be reported. If someone is breaking the rules, breaking the law, breaking the terms of service by sharing publicly private information, private details, then I absolutely agree with you on that one, Nick. I will agree with you. That's not a joke. Doxing someone is not a joke. Swatting channels during live streams is not a joke. But that's not what's happening here. People are sharing public information, talking about public statements in the public square of social media. So the website has seemingly been taken down early this morning on May 27th or overnight May 26th. So yes, unfortunately, smashjt.com has been gone. Let's do this. Let's go ahead and do this live. Let's look up smashjt.com. Wow, the entire website is poof. You have taken this man's business website, I guess, SmashJT's website, and 401'd it. Made it go away and disappear. Hopefully, someone intelligent at Wix.com will take a look at this. Take a look at the information that was posted on the Gotaku Detected and see for yourself that there is nothing personal because, let's see, oh, and of course, we have Alyssa Mercante, who is definitely going to celebrate someone using her own tactics against them. The site was taken down. Mercante celebrated on X. Oops, website not detected. Huge shout out to Nick Calandra, celebrating the brigading, celebrating weaponizing your fan base to go after someone. That's kind of scummy, in my opinion. Clearly, they agree. No, clearly they probably got tired of getting inundated over a weekend with all the nonsense, all the false flagging, the false reporting. Targeted harassment. Who's harassing who? Alyssa Mercante, you called someone's wife. You found someone's wife. You inserted yourself, Alyssa Mercante, into someone's personal life. So who's the one with targeted harassment and cyberbullying? Interesting. This is a great precedent. No, we'll see where this goes. A great sign that there are people in places on the internet who know targeted harassment. You keep using that word. I do not think it means what you think it means. Oh, and of course, GameSpot editor Jessica Cogswell, talked about her earlier. The rules, this rules, let's celebrate. Now I am interested. Here we go. Here's the Wix.com statement. Site was disabled due to privacy violations. Privacy violations. Now, SmashJT, I will say if you posted anyone's private information, then, well, you get what you deserve. However, that's not what I'm seeing and that's not what I'm hearing. It's public. So according to our terms of service, you are not allowed to display information, names, family information, pictures of any private individual without their private consent. Once you become a journalist, and that's what you call yourselves at Kotaku.com, Alyssa Mercante, that's what you claim to be, a journalist, in name only. You're no longer a private citizen. Technically, based on the things that I talk about, basically on the basis of my channel, my content, I'm borderline private. I'm more of a public figure than others. Okay. So this wouldn't work for me, but I tried to keep my personal information private. That's on me. That's my job, to keep my personal information private. If someone went digging and paid all kinds of money and decided to dox me, well, then that is a whole different story. However, when you're posting the names of writers at Kotaku.com that they put at the top of the article, like John F. Trent puts at the top of his articles. John F. Trent is not a private individual. John F. Trent is a public individual. Gary from Nerdrotic cannot be considered a private individual. Jeremy with Geeks and Gamers cannot be considered a private individual because of what we do in our videos. We report on the goings on. Sure, we're not professional reporters. We're kind of winging it. Fake it till you make it, ladies and gentlemen. But there's a difference. And hopefully someone at Wix.com will do a little bit more digging for Smash JT, and the website will be back up and running. But we shall see. Smash JT disputes the claim, which I think everyone should be disputing this claim. What private information did I post on my website? None. That's a bold statement there, Cotton. This is publicly available information. This is public profile pictures from public Twitter. He's saying it as much as I did. I didn't read this article before, folks. Public Twitter accounts and things that were said publicly on their Twitter accounts. So there's nothing personal or private listed here. I went above and beyond to make sure of that, which we all should make sure to do that. If we're going to report on any of this stuff, if we're going to talk about these individuals, make sure, go above and beyond. Do your due diligence and go above and beyond to not share private information. Because if you do that, that will give them all the ammunition they need to shut everything down. Quote continues, but that doesn't stop the mass tagging, false mass tagging, false mass flagging, takedown attempts by their side. They will make up things and just throw so much information at Wix that Wix is just like, all right, you know what? Okay, well, yeah, I do kind of agree with this one. More than likely, Wix just got frustrated with being inundated by the harassment campaign put out there by Nick Calandra and his, I guess, fan base to go and report and report and report again. After a while, you get tired of it. So, sounds really bad. Okay, we'll take it down. They did. Let's see. Did note that he has responded to Wix and has requested the site be reinstated. Currently awaiting a response from Wix, which he should. He definitely has to do that. Hopefully, level-headedness prevails. So do we. So do we, Smash JT. What do you make of Calandra organizing a mass reporting of Smash JT's website? Well, first and foremost, like I said earlier, I kind of think that's against the terms of service of some of the platforms that old Nick Calandra uses. You weaponized your fan base. You know that little stupid little thing that you accuse us of doing? Except you actually did it. We didn't. You showed your own receipts. You outed yourself. You caught yourself in 4K. And yet you want to sit there and accuse us of doing all that over and over again. You claim that we have a list of whatever. And yet, Alyssa, you made the list yourself. You shared it publicly of the people you seem to despise. But like I said earlier, this is just a list of pages you should follow, channels you should follow. I know I follow about half of these guys. Check them out. Always look for a different opinion, but let me know what you think in the comment section down below. Leave a like, leave a dislike, and do all those nifty little things that YouTube is begging you to do, and I hope to see you on the next one. Bye-bye.